I kind of just got up out of the bed. What the fuck is that? Oh, and I had to immediately take a run real quick. So I ain't did nothing. I got up and I'm out. But I was just thinking about this energy because whatever the fuck we dealing with, somebody ain't doing something the way that they used to do it. Okay, it may be a bitch that took out a dad, some dads, because they want to win at all costs, or something like this, or use a boyfriend to control their dad. Oh my god. Because we're talking about some type of mind control energy where somebody trying to turn somebody into like a puppet or turn them into some kind of something. It's like, I don't know. Like, and I'm thinking like, I don't want nobody that ever been a drug addict, like in the dope house, strung out on drugs. I can't even. I don't never want you near nothing that got to do with this new technology that got to do with my brain functioning. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you've been retired from drugs. One thing, somebody ain't got to worry about me. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than nobody, but I ain't never been no fucking drug addict. I ain't never tested a drug. Cannabis is a plant. You guys gonna hear me say it the same way every time, because I'm not gonna tell you. I'm tell you what I think about cannabis, and then I'm gonna tell you that I never fucking done drugs. Nor have I ever been addicted to no fucking alcohol or nothing. Nor have I ever fucked or slept around with anybody, even from a small town, that I know had a relationship with a fucking friend or family member. Never. There is probably only thing that a motherfucker could ever say about me is if I was fucking around with somebody and I might have had a couple numbers and was talking to somebody else. And like I said, and most times nobody fucking never knew. And if they did find out, they never brought it to me. So let me just cut that shit right there. That's the only betrayal. If somebody want to call that a betrayal, if somebody want to call that a betrayal, and now knowing that I've had this Houdini husband lifestyle where my spouse probably hadn't even been with me this whole time, then okay. That's the only fucking thing. Have I ever deliberately stole like a lump sum or something like that? But like I said, my spouse, if my spouse if my spouse, or my man, my husband, want to give me money, he can give me money. If I want to suck his dick for money, he can give me money. I could go home right now and say, ooh, I'll give you one of them special things. And if he want to give me $1,000 for a bitch, he can give it to. Do you understand what I'm saying? I might not never had no money. If I want to ask my man for $5 every fucking day, because that's the lifestyle we live and that's the agreement we made, that's what the fuck it is. I know for a fact that the way that I'm programmed and processed, that the only way for me is to get what the fuck is due to me to get the fuck out of this situation. Just like everybody else had the opportunity to do at some point in time. They didn't just get to being no celebrity from fucking working at McDonald's. Don't let nobody fool you with that dumb shit. Not even Drake's baby mama being a fucking supposed bartender. Yeah, that. But what did she do? She got with that nigga, and then what? Whole everything changed about the motherfucker. She went from a plain Jane something to what she is now. Okay, and so what I'm saying is, we had. Hold on one second. I gotta run up in this store. I'm gonna leave y'all here. Hold on one second. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll be right back. right, my fault, y'all. Okay. So, listen, I don't like nobody. Like, I don't like nobody that's not sure. I feel like people that's really skitsy or like they don't, they can't come to you fully as themselves and like, or they're shy. I don't like dealing with iffy people. I don't fucking like it. Like, I feel like I'm the kind of person that, you know, an iffy person could come up to me on the street that might not look all well put together or something. I've always been somebody that those kind of people might come up to for a couple dollars, or, you know, somebody that might come talk to me and you could tell that everything ain't right with that person, you know, but I didn't have a problem with shaking. They didn't scare me, or I didn't have no problem shaking their hands, or, you know, how some people could be like really jumpy or jittery, you know, around you, or some people could be very quiet and kind of, you know, I could tell like a real could be psychopath from a distance. Okay. I've never had a problem with, I feel like there's something healing about my energy, or men that don't take no for an answer, you know, seem like they gravitate towards me, but I'm like, no, like, so it's something like, you know, but what I feel like we dealing with is on another fucking molecular scale. Like, I don't even know what that word mean, but it was just seemed like it fit right there. This is on another level, man. These are people that's working behind the scenes with this science or something like this. This is that energy of these best friends. Like I said, people that I thought was my best friends. I thought I could look back at memories or something. That it makes me wonder shit again. It make me wonder why my best friend Kelly and my best friend Candy, and Kelly was more like a boy, a tomboy, and her parents was really strict in the military. They lived around the corner, and they would keep Cheerios locked up in their pantry as if it was a treat. You understand what I'm saying? But it's the same kind of energy that I got from Taurus. Taurus is scarred because when he was little, you know what I'm saying, his mother, so this shit went back, nigga. His mother would make him for like a sweet cereal. Like, they couldn't have like sweet cereal, they couldn't have, you know, anything with flavor in it and stuff like this. So what they would do is do Bible study verses, and every time they did a good job with the Bible study verses, they would get a couple of sprinkles of like flavored cereal, like Tricks or something, you know, and they would save up the pieces of Tricks until they got a whole bag of Tricks, and then they could make a whole bowl of cereal. Okay. So I think that the way that they were trained militantly, and it's making me think about the Bible though, but it's making me think about not what for the reason we think. Learning the Bible and knowing exact what verses is which verses don't cleanse your soul. It don't mean that you're more of a prophet than me. Can you, is the word in you, and can you break that motherfucker down without being robotic about it? Can you really see what the fuck is being said here? See, they don't have no problem with somebody that's just reading the Bible like it's a fucking just storybook. Open it up and say, yes, and Jesus went down to the... No, what the fuck, what just went past here? What did you really fucking just read? You see? So this is making me think about that same thing with this Kelly girl. Her parent was a military person, and they was really strict. And in order for her to get... And it wasn't even nothing good in there. It was like fucking mini wheats. And the shit was locked up. It was locked up in the fucking basement in a fucking pantry thing. It wasn't even good fucking snacks. You know, it's like diet soda was in there. Not even real soda. I'm the type of motherfucker that people look and say, you should be drinking diet something. I don't want shit to do with nothing diet. I choose to eat the shit because there's shit in it. What the fuck I want diet for? You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with nothing that got nothing to do with no diet. Diet Coke, that shit is make me want to throw up. I don't want no diet, nothing. You know, I want the full effect. I just know I just have control over what the fuck I'm about to put in my body. More so now than I used to. So I don't have to have it. I'd rather not have it. Just say, fuck it, I'm not going to have a Coke today than drink a fucking Diet Coke. Like, that's just my energy. So I got to thinking, why? what the fuck is going on? Now, why did Candy and and my sister was egging the shit on, but I'm like, I don't even like the way this feel. I'm not about to be having them fight. But she came over, and then she came over, and they seem. Why am I looking at this killer whale stuffed animal in this damn store? But Candy did whoop her ass. Now she took the telephone. I realized that when I was at the school, where did I put it? Oh, okay. When I was at the school yesterday to take my D baby, a big red telephone was sitting on the bench. I mean, on the little thing by the door. And I don't know why I stopped to think about that telephone, because that's the type of telephone that Candy used to hit Kelly in the head. Now, my sister and them thought the shit was funny, okay? But I had to break up the fight, and I didn't think it was funny, because I did like both of these people as friends, okay? As friends. Nothing weird was happening unless the town that I grew up in was cursed. Because I keep wanting to call these people cursings. And somebody was the pure energy that came into that town. And somebody been ciphering from my fucking energy ever since then. And somebody tried to act like it was them that was purity or something like this, and have the people look at me and dog me some kind of way. But I feel like at some point in time, somebody could not touch me while I was sleeping. You understand? While I didn't know who the fuck I was. So when I keep going back to this Wagner group, it has something to do with the death or a trial of death or something here of a father figure, because it's even making me think like this is big time mind control, God playing God, trying to see what God created in a female, in me, and try to feel like they can repeat this or duplicate this with their child. And when they feel like they got it, now this is some big time tech shit that might want to do something to me. Get their daughter to fuck with the person that's in tech that knows how to do this, and have me secluded or never meet or get up with anybody. It's something like this. And I don't know if Russia is representing, because sometimes I feel like they cloned my other best friend, my Mexican best friend, and they turned her into a boy this lifetime. And that could have been my twin. And the other girl is just, pretty much a girl this lifetime. But that could be Wagner in Russia. And I'm trying to figure out who is the in-between. In the middle. That would be, yeah. Because the last couple, of people that they brought into stardom, they just forced them up in there just because of this great day. It would seem like the child of God is down low and these heathenistic energies is up high. Wow. I'm trying to figure out who Zelensky is, though. Because now this could be a time when I know who I am, and I'm saying, don't fucking touch me. You fucking better not touch me. And then this group is saying, well, who do you have to help you now? Or something like this. It's like, because it was never about, that person was just treating their child some kind of way throughout this time, or making this child jealous for a reason. The point is not that. The point is that God has arisen or risen. And that's a problem for these people. Because Biden promised them that something they wouldn't have to worry about inflation. But these are all the people that kicked, punched, physically or mentally or harmed me, that want to go up in the world and rise up against me. That's supposed to be the fucking Christ energy that they supposed to work with me. I'll say serve, but I'm not going to say that. They were supposed to work with me. So these are the people that more than likely was sleeping with my man all this time behind my back, because I feel like they kept this masculine possibly in that neighborhood. This motherfucker never been moving with me. It's been a clone. It's been a clone. And these people have been working behind the scenes to harass me. And whoever even know what they've been doing, man. Because this has something to do with this fentanyl shit in this